How's it going, YouTube? Oxa here and welcome back. Yes, you read that correctly. There is potentially, very likely, 3 Silent Hill games in development. I know, it's crazy. Konami doesn't have the best track record, right? But yes, you heard that right. 3. And we'll get into them. So I guess we'll get the quick one out the way. There is rumored that Konami wants to take an episodic approach to Silent Hill and just codename like Silent Hill short stories. Think of it like the Telltale games, right? How they release them in episodes, or like Life is Strange recently, how that was episodic. And apparently they're looking for the developer. I don't know how to pronounce the name. Starts with the A. I'll put it on the screen. The developers of Outer Wilds, rumor that they're looking at them, eyeballing them to do the sort of episodic Silent Hill. So that's cool to see. Interesting. I think it could work. Obviously, Silent Hill as a series is known for being a little deeper, right? Delving into more, like going deeper, right? Behind the curtain of these like emotions, right? Or like in like Silent Hill 2's case, isolation, guilt, that sort of thing, right? Like the games go deeper than most, and I like that. And I think it could work very well in that sort of format. And then here, I guess, so the big one, right? Yes, a new mainline Silent Hills game is rumored to be in development. It's the one that kicked it all off of like rumors. So recently, Twitter user by the name Aesthetic Gamer, formerly Dusk Golem, tweeted out 4 images which were like leaks, and he did get DMCA like within the hour. His account got locked, so this seems official. Like this is something that like Konami was like, nope, we don't want this out yet. So it's like, it plays into the legitimacy of this, right? Because it's like, why would they copyright? You know what I mean? Like, why would they get a takedown notice? But yeah, unfortunately, I can't really show them. But one image in particular is of a girl in like a hallway. It's like concept art, and there's like a bunch of papers. Think of it like sticky notes on the walls, like just covered. And interesting enough, in the corner, it appears signed by Ito, like Masahiro Ito. And for those that don't know, that was the original monster designer and art director of the original Silent Hill trilogy, 1, 2, and 3. So potentially he's back working on Silent Hill, which obviously is like, it's exciting, right? I mean, ever since after Silent Hill 4, the other ones like Homecoming, Downpour, they've all been Western developed, and they've been really hit or miss. None have really hit like that, like the golden years, right? None have been able to touch like the original 4. So it's reassuring to hear that yes, it is rumored to be Japanese developed. Who could it be? Is it Kojima again? Have they patched things out? Probably. This is rumored to be a PlayStation exclusive. Timed or not, I'm not sure. I would hope not, but we don't know with these things, right? Yeah. It's exciting. And some of the other images, one was of a female character's face, and her face almost peeling away, and there's messages which appear to be text messages, SMS, messaging. So it seems like this game is going to incorporate that. The Aesthetic Gamer even went on to say that it was to keep the names Maya and Anita in mind, that potentially that could be the name of our new protagonist. And it's rumored that she is British, or of British descent. Some of the wording, I guess, on the face or in the images are British slang. So it's this could either be a Silent Hill London or something, or our main characters of the UK, which, hey, I'm all for. I mean, we'll see, right? We'll see how it turns out. But yeah, a new mainline Silent Hill. And other leakers or known, insiders like Jeff Grubb, for example, did cooperate with Dusk Golem's, claims. and even went as far as to say that Konami originally had planned something for E3 last year, but then they pulled out, so it was like, oh, nothing happened. And that this year, of course, E3 isn't happening, but all the major publishers are doing their like summer showcases, right? Like Xbox and Bethesda are doing it June like 12th, I believe, like they always do. So it's like E3 is not officially happening, but you get it. We're getting showcases regardless. And but potentially with PlayStation, again, with the game being rumored to be exclusive, I would assume it is full exclusive, knowing Sony. It probably is, which, hey, bummer for us Xbox guys, but hopefully it's time, right? We never know. But yeah, it's rumored that Konami will be probably with them, or unless they do just their own announcement, like just put a trailer out. We'll see, but very exciting stuff. And the last one that we all hear about, another very interesting one, a Silent Hill 2 remake. And when I heard that, I was like, oh man, because, you know, for the unaware, most people would agree, yes, it's all opinion, but most would agree Silent Hill 2 is just the peak. That's like, when you think of Silent Hill, you think of James Sunderland, like, you know, and that story, and like, yeah, like you just think that, and like, even to this day, it's heralded as one of the greatest, if not the greatest horror game of all time. And yeah, like the story it tells holds the test of time. And it's rumored that Bloober Team, a Western studio, is working on it, because I think as far back as 2020, Bloober Team did confirm they were working on like a recognizable horror IP, you know, like a well-beloved one. So it's like, what else would it be? It's not Resident Evil, I think, so it's like, it's got to be Silent Hill. And again, this just ties in with these rumors that they are the ones to develop it, because of course, Bloober Team is known for making horror games, you know, with like the Layers of Fear, Observer, and most recently The Medium, which, hey, I have a Series X, so I gotta get on that, you know, because The Medium deals with that whole like traveling between worlds, so that seems really cool. And yeah, it's like, I don't know, when I heard Bloober Team, I think like most people, you get that kind of like, ooh, them. Like, look, they make good games, but it's like they haven't made a great game yet, if you get what I'm saying. It's like they have the potential, but they almost just seem to fall short. And I don't mean to hate on them. Again, I haven't played their games. It's just what I hear, you know. I mean, I'm going to get The Medium, try it for myself. But yes, they are rumored to be remaking Silent Hill 2. And it's like, I'm assuming from the ground up, a la the Resident Evil 2 remake, similar, like that type of remake. Because obviously the original source code of Silent Hill 2 is gone. If you remember the HD collection, Konami gave that studio, the one that did it, like broken code because they didn't have the final code like saved. So it's like, yeah, I doubt it would be that again. You would hope they'd learn their lesson. But yes, and it's rumored to have all new like AI, new puzzles, multiple new endings. Like, again, a complete remake. Just think of it like basically the Resident Evil 2 remake, but for Silent Hill. And this one, so this is confirmed, or, you know, we have a more exact than the new mainline game. This remake is confirmed to be a timed PlayStation exclusive. So when I heard that, I was just like, whew, I'm fine with that. Hey, even if it's a year, I'll wait. I mean, you know, I'll get it. Like, I have the HD collection, which is backwards compatible, and I have the original on the original Xbox, which isn't, but I have the game. But it'll be nice to have a new and improved version, right? And yeah, guys, I don't know. It's just crazy. Potentially up to 3 Silent Hill games. You know, the short stories one, which arguably could be multiple games since it's episodic, a Silent Hill 2 remake, and a new mainline Silent Hill game. Crazy. Hopefully we see something come around E3 time, or whenever Sony does their conference, because again, 2 of these are more involved with Sony, right? Whether it be timed exclusive or potentially fully. So it's like, I just look out for whenever Sony does their thing, but who knows, maybe Konami just doesn't care and releases trailers on their own, but you know, with the whole like, oh, this is a timed exclusive, whatnot. But yeah, guys, that's just the news. I'm excited. Glad to see this icon of horror come back, and hopefully the remake, the new entry, and even short stories. Hopefully they're all great. You know, that's all we want, right? Just good games at the end of the day. But if you like this type of content, I make new videos every Tuesday and Saturday on the dot. No excuses. And, you know, if you like it, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good jazz. And as always, everyone, I've been your host, Oxy. Take care.